Hi everyone, it's Maddie. Today's the 3rd of October 2023, and if you can't tell by my face, no, I haven't been crying. I've got really bad allergies, and it's October. Yeah, I get allergies all year round, and they're not that fun. Normally in autumn it goes to my chest, but I think it's because we're in early autumn that it's in my nose. Yeah, it's been really annoying recently, if you can't tell. I need to get some more allergy medication, to be honest, but the last time I went to get allergy medication, I ended up not arguing, but having basically asking for a refund off the pharmacist because they tried to charge me the expensive brand one when I was like, are they the same drug? She was like, yes. I was like, do they work the same? She was like, yes. But then she tried to charge me the more expensive one, and I was like, no, give me my money back, basically. And I haven't been in that pharmacist since because they made me feel really uncomfortable, and yeah, no, made a big fuss out of me asking for a refund because they sold me the wrong one, and I looked in the bag and was like, what is this? So anyways, that was when I was taking, oh god, what's it called? Begins with C. Something, oh god, what's it called? I'm gonna find the name and insert it somewhere here because I can't think. But basically that was the one I was last taking. It was quite good. And it was a good one because you could take it multiple times a day, whereas most allergy medications you get one 10mg tablet to last you the whole day. So if you take it in the morning, then in the evening you're going to suffer. If you take it in the evening, in the morning you're going to suffer. You couldn't really win with those Hayfever tablets, and you're not supposed to take multiple. And that's for stuff like cetirizine and, I know I'm pronouncing the names wrong, but cetirizine and loratadine. I'll put the names actually on the screen, so you guys will know what I'm on about. Ow, I just clicked my own wrist. Anyways, yeah, those are the most common over-the-counter ones, are the cetirizine hydrochloride and the loratadine. I've taken both of those, and both of those don't really work that well for me. Where I've got such severe allergies, like, it gets so bad in the summer at points where my eyes are just swollen, I can, barely breathe, I've had my lips swell up before, I've woken up with swollen lips, been hardly able to breathe, been in rashes, I'm really allergic to flowers. I've tried googling if it's different to be allergic to flowers and plants in general than hay fever, but it gives me the same results, so I'm guessing it's the same thing, but just more severe. And also, where I've got one ball on my septum, it keeps trying to fall out my nose, because normally it wouldn't fall out my nose, but where obviously my nose is running, it keeps making my septum tilt, and then my septum nearly falls out my nose, and it's really annoying. So I really want to get this fixed soon, especially if my allergies are going to be like this. The next step, because I was on the highest you can get prescription-wise over the counter for allergies, the next step would be going to the doctor. I know you can get injections throughout the winter, so then in the summer you're better, but then I get allergies all year round, so I don't think that would really benefit me, because I literally get allergies all year round. it doesn't stop. It just changes. Like, in autumn and like winter, it's more in my chest. In the summer, well, spring it's more in my nose, and then in the summer it's like everywhere. But saying that, I think because we're in early autumn, that's why my nose is literally burning and running and my eyes are irritated. That's how I can tell it's allergies, by the way, because some people have asked me, how can you tell if you've got a cold or if you've got allergies? And I'll tell you. First things first, the eyes are the biggest indicator. With a cold, your eyes won't burn and itch. They won't burn and itch. That's one thing. If your eyes are burning and itching and you're getting all the symptoms, allergies. That's the biggest indicator. If your eyes are also reacting, it's allergies. Another good indicator is with a cold, it's a virus. So you will feel, okay, this is kind of, I have temperature regulation issues, but I can tell the difference between me just getting too hot and cold and me when I have a fever. So for like somebody without temperature regulation issues, because if you're new here, I've got fibromyalgia, so I have temperature regulation issues anyways, but I can tell the difference between when I'm sick and when I'm just struggling to regulate my temperature. Yeah, I can tell the difference between a cold and allergies, especially because I've had allergies since I was 14 years old, and they've gotten worse as I've gotten older, and I can tell the difference now. I'm pretty good at knowing when I'm sick and when I've got allergies, and sometimes I've got both, and that was not fun. Like being like, oh yeah, I'm sick, this will go away, and then it like stays, and it's like, oh, this is allergies left over, isn't it? So where I've had allergies for so long and where they've gotten worse over the years, I can tell the difference between an allergy and a cold. Like right now, I know this is my allergies playing up, but with a cold, you'll get like feverish, it'll build, like, I guess allergies can build up, but it will like, with a cold, I find it's more gradual, you get gradually sick, whereas with allergies, it tends to be you wake up and it's like, oh boy, you know, you can just tell. Your eyes will itch, like I said, and you'll just be like, oh, for God's sake. Like, when you've had allergies for a while, you know the difference, if that makes sense. Also, another thing is, I don't feel unwell. That would be another indicator of a cold. I don't feel, like, ill. I just feel like allergies. I don't know how to explain it. I just know I have allergies. I don't feel under the weather. I'm not ill. I'm not feverish. Whereas with a cold, you feel ill, don't you? With a cold, you feel ill, and like that's the biggest indicator, I guess. I mean, allergies can make you feel crappy, but it's a different kind of crappy to ill crappy. You know what I mean? Like ill feeling terrible and allergy feeling terrible are different feelings. They're both terrible, but they're different feelings, if that makes sense. So, I hope that makes sense. Some of my allergy tips over the years, I guess, medication, although finding a medication that works for you can be quite hard, especially because some can make you drowsy. I had one medication back in secondary school, and oh my god, I was constantly drowsy, falling asleep. I mean, I was ill at the time as well, but like I was in and out of hospital, but it also made me drowsy. I remember taking that medication and being out like a lamp. Like a lamp? Like a light. Same difference. Like just being gone. But I was ill at the time as well. In and out of hospital with issues. But yeah, I remember my allergies that year. Taking those medications made me sleepy. I remember that. So you got to find ones that work for you. I've also had medications, like I said, that if you take them, the 1 tablet ones, then you have to decide, are you going to feel crappy in the morning, afternoon, or night? That's how you decide that, and I don't like that. So I would never really want to go back to 1 tablet allergy medications, unless it was like the last thing I could get, like an emergency, like, you know what I mean? I don't really want to go back to 1 tablet medications because they don't work for me. because where my allergies are so severe, it's like, okay, do I feel crap morning, afternoon, or night? Whereas with more milder allergies, it might just take the edge off, if that makes sense. Another thing I want to mention, like I said a bit earlier, is how when I mean that I'm allergic to flowers, I mean I can't even touch them without, like, not even a few minutes without getting a rash on me. I'm allergic to flowers. I was using hand soap back along that I didn't realise had flowers in it, and I was getting rashes, and I was like, why am I getting a rash? And then I read the ingredients and was like, oh, this is basically made of flowers. I had a drink once that had like hibiscus flower in it, and I didn't realise. I was dumb. I didn't realise. Had a sip of the drink and was like, why is my throat burning? Why does my tongue tingle? And then I read the ingredients and was like, hibiscus flower. So I stopped drinking that, obviously, and it didn't kill me, but it made my throat itchy. So I am pretty allergic to flowers. Like, I can't touch them, can't really be around them. If I'm in the same room as a real flower, sometimes it makes me go all like this. And plants like grass and thinking of another example, leaves. I'm just allergic to bloody nature, apparently. But yeah, I might go back to I've got a lot to go to the doctors for. Here's the thing. I have a lot to go for the doctors for, because I want to go back for pain medication for my cerebral palsy and fibromyalgia, because, you know, and the fact they get constant, like, hours and hours long headaches that normal pain medications, like paracetamol, ibuprofen, don't touch. I want to go back for my mental health. I want to go back. Obviously, I'm waiting on gynecology, but that I'm waiting on them for. That's not something I go back for. I'm waiting on them to tell me I've got an appointment. I want to go back for my shoes. My special, like, shoes that I wear for my walking broke ages ago, and I haven't got round to going back to the doctors to get a new pair. I've got a lot to go back to the doctor for, so adding allergies onto the list, it's like, oh god, you know what I mean? So I'd rather just the only other thing is going back on the medication I was on over the counter, which I'm going to try and do again, because it did help, and I can take multiple of those a day, and I do have a lot to go to the doctor for, like I just explained, so adding allergies onto the list is like, oh Jesus, you know. I've also got a flu vaccine coming up, like, my god, like, and they might offer me the coronavirus vaccine on the day. I've got the flu vaccine on the 7th of October. What I'm trying to say is I have a lot to go back to the doctor for, so adding allergies to the list is like, you know what I mean? Even though I get bad allergies, and this sucks, and yeah, but it's not the worst, like, touch wood. There's no wood around. Oh god. I'm just tapping leather. I can't find any wood right now, but yeah. Basically what I'm trying to say is at some point that should be on my doctor's list, because my allergies do get really bad and I do suffer a lot with them. But sorry, my nose. But I've also got a lot on my doctor's list at the moment, and it's overwhelming, so we shall see, you know. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little video. I know, like I said in my update before, this is different content to what I'd usually film before, with like just on about like disabilities and stuff. Now moving on to more health and well-being stuff, so this obviously comes under like health and well-being, like allergies. Hope you enjoyed the content though. If this wasn't your cup of tea, I understand. Hopefully another video will be. But yeah, just something I wanted to film a video on is my allergies, because they suck. If you guys want to leave below your allergy stories or anything, or your own allergies in the comments below, you can do, and I would love to read them. what you do for your hay fever or allergies of any kind. Because, oh yeah, another thing I want to mention, hold on. But I tried researching if it's different from hay fever, and it just came up with hay fever, so I'm guessing it comes under the same category, just more severe. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you've been enjoying the new health and well-being content. I know I've got quite a lot of videos planned to make and film and upload, and I'm excited. I am really excited. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a lovely day. Nearly said the wrong outro for the wrong channel then. And, follow at, sorry, I'm like dribbling a little bit, how gross. Anyways, follow at Madalada Munden -2 on Instagram. I'm hoping to change the name in 2024. If you have any ideas, you can comment them below. Obviously Madalada something. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a lovely day and subscribe. Bye guys!